short. Adams loves it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Sean Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sean Adams.
First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Wilson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box now, Will Craig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does.
Digging in, Sean Adams, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch takes a knee-high fastball. Garcia comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters. Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0 and 2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a big moment in the ball game here. Pablo Reyes, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball. The game tied. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely holds it. At the plate, Sean Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sliders in for a strike. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him, one gone. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The curve came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Number 29 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 65 hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Matt Hall, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, the chance to be very effective.
Back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the settling in now, number 26, and they're runners at the corners now.
Number 26.
2-2. Here it is.
2-2-2.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Into the box now, Sean Adams. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A shot down the first baseline. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Ready for another chance? Kenny Wilson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Kenny Wilson.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice hit. That boy. Good job.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Adams at second. Wilson is over at first with one away. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
The 0-2 delivery. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll, in fact, just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Adams. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field. Hill is under it, one down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Craig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no error. Ready once again, Christian Kelly.
Christian Kelly. 1-1-1-1.
Adams comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Sean Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit.
Digging in once again, Will Craig. The 1-2. Left side. To his right, Adams. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Seawolves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mark Montgomery claims the win out of the pen, his first. Daniel Stump earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Seawolves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For the Curve, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you, please drive home safely.
Time for minor league baseball. Standing in, Sean Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Adams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Seawolves lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Will Craig. He drew a walk his first time up.
Will Craig.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Adams is right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So stepping in, Sean Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there.
Ready now, Sean Adams.
Sean Adams.
From the stretch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Reynolds makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Eric Weiss. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eric Weiss.
The 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Backhanded to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited. The single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Throw on to first in time, so they'll lead off. Now at the plate, Sean Adams. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. So digging in now, Jarrett Suter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Adams scoops it up. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, Sean Adams. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and we are tied yet again here in the 10th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Popped up. Craig shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Derek Hill has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third.
There you go. Stand up. Stand
Throw
up.
on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Coming to the plate now, Jackson Williams, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
1-1-1.
Down to short. Adams ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Adams. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move him into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Now at the plate, Kenny Wilson. The winning run is at first base. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Derek Hill, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's it. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Curve get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Number 45 claims the win out of
player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Trenton Thunder and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 29 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Stepping into the box, Sean Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This pitch is popped up. Number 35 has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Francisco Diaz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Shot on the ground is short. Adams is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Sean Adams. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, McKinney. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Pena. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Into the box now, Sean Adams. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
To 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus.
All right, hold up.
One there. Good job. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So striding forward now, Francisco Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Working for the punch out, and the off hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Striding in once again, number 9. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard.
1-1.
That would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again, Sean Adams. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Line drive to center field. Hendricks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Number 10. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down towards short. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. 6-5 the final. Erie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Artie Lewicki earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Daniel Stump closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future. Stepping in, Jeff Hendricks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Jeff Hendricks.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard to short. Adams has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, number 14 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. On the ground to third. To his right, Adams. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, number 3. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
1-1-1.
To his left, Adams. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So striding forward now, number 35. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here now the 2-2. On the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is. Now at the plate, Sean Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. McKinney is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peyton sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs. Ready for another chance? Sean Adams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Missed with a slider. Misses. Ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hendricks waits on it. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff Hendricks. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him ace, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into score. Ready once again, Sean Adams.
Sean Adams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2.
Come on, Dick.
Bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious Eagles, 6 runs on
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Erie Ricky Knapp gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to right. Urbina has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Sean Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Urbina. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, number 15. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-2.
Number 15.
Short, hit hard. Adams fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, David Thompson.
Now batting, third baseman, David Thompson.
Ball to short. Throw gets him 2 down. At the plate, Sean Adams.
Now batting, shortstop, Sean Adams.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Hit in the air down the right field line. Urbina is after it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Settling in now, number 15. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A little chopper up the middle, reined in. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Adams. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Wilson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Peter Alfonso, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On as he grounds this one to short. To his right, Adams. And there's out number 2.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Erie Seawolves secure their 10th victory of the season. Artie Lewicki wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mark Montgomery records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves. David Peterson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Sean Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. Throw into third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This is hit softly to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs. Into the box, number 70. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 0-1 on its way. The ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Adams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch on the way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on,
Sent
get there,
on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, number 70. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Now batting. Shortstop.
In now, Sean Adams. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Fouled away. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stewart falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. 6-2 the final total today. The Rumble Ponies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. David Peterson earns his first win of the season. The shows continue. Stepping into the box, Sean Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice hit, that a boy. Good job.
Digging in, number 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 3-2 pitch.
All right, hold up right there.
Pop up. Thompson is there for it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Levi Michael. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Levi Michael.
0-1, here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ready now, number 70. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 70.
The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Levi Michael. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in it, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Striding in, Sean Adams. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little loop to center. Stewart moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half. Into the box now, Sean Adams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit.
Get down, slide.
Long throw to third.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised.
And hang on, he's out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. lifted in the air out towards left center. Adams calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, number 70, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 70.
Short. Adams takes it in, and there's one down now. Digging in to try it again, number 45, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hard on the ground is short. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Adams starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more. I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 16 to 3 today. Binghamton mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Scott. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. The Curve have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Taylor Hearn, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take? On him, Dan. Stepping up now, Sean Adams. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on. And missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's another 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Take the turn.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Ready for another chance? Elvis Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 0-1. Hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Adams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic. Ready once again, Eric Weiss. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eric White.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double. Striding in once again, Sean Adams. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in once again, number 73. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Christian Stewart.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Huffman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2. This is on the ground over the first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Leading off the inning, Pablo Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, Sean Adams, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Erie Wolves used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Ryan Carpenter earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Mark Montgomery hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, the game's future stars are on display as ready now, Sean Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Adams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft.
Pick up the ball.
Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force. Standing in, Sean Adams. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. So far this season, Adams carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A bounce to the left side. Hayes is there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So coming to the plate, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes moves over. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that in. Stepping into the box, Sean Adams. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Takes this the other way to right.
You're
This
going.
deflects right off him. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
All right,
Dribble to the right
you're
side. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pablo Reyes. He'll look to light it under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound.
Into the box now, Sean Adams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Circle change there, called strike 1. working to keep them in the game here. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 4-2 the final score today. Erie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Dowdy earns his first win of the season.